Hello, my lords and ladies, and welcome to another episode of our Deathrattle painting series. We're painting some Deathrattle Skeletons, all the different models from this starter box. These are real easy, especially with the contrast paints. As you can hear my phone going off in the background. We're not going to change that because we don't have time to change that. First off, I want to say a thank you to all my YouTube members. You guys are absolutely amazing. You'll get first crack at this Sunday night. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a watcher, thank you, thank you, thank you. Real easy, but without further ado, let's go. All right, the first thing you're going to do, obviously, is build your miniature, and then I'm spray painting it with black and then mostly with white. We want a white surface on our miniature to make it easy. So first thing we're going to do is paint all of our skeleton bones with some skeleton horde, obviously. Next, we are going to take some black Templar and we're going to paint all of the robes. So everything coming down from the front, on the arms, on the back, and the cross sections as well on the top with that black Templar. For the interior of our shield, we're going to do some Black Legion. Just be careful with the wood there, and then we're going to paint over, if you get anything on the interior rim, we're going to paint over that with some silver here in a little bit. For the wood portions inside of the shield, we're going to do some Wyldwood. Now you should have two of these same miniatures while you're painting these, so you can do both of them at the same time, obviously. For the hilt that is coming down on that small little sword, and then the back cross sections on our skeleton, we're going to do some Cygor Brown. There's also a little bit of a belt as well that you can see in the front that is sticking up. Kind of hard to see, but it is there. For all of our armor, we're going to be doing some Runelord Brass. So the armor on the front, if you're looking at the right-hand side, pauldron, the back as well, and then that right leg. Well, it's technically the left leg of the skeleton, but if you're looking at it to the right. Nothing on the shield except for the small portions that hold on to, and that's it. For the shield and the sword and the hilt of the sword, we're going to be doing some Leadbelcher, and the interior of the shield as well that we hit with that Black Legion. For the chainmail coming down in the midsection, along with the guard for the sword, we're going to do some Warlock Bronze. We can use any bronze color you have. Doesn't need to be specifically this. All right, moving on to our washes. The first one we're going to do is we're going to do a Aeldari Emerald and a Lamia medium mix. You want this to be pretty watery. You don't want it to be very strong. So more watery than anything else, like skim milk with just a hint of the Aeldari Emerald. If you get too much Aeldari Emerald onto all of the armor, you can just rinse your brush off, get it damp, and then just kind of swish over it, and it should take most of it off, leaving that green on there. For all of our bronze areas, we're going to be doing some Agrax Earthshade on there. And then finally, for all of our silver bits, we're going to be doing some Nulin Oil. Let this dry, and then we'll work on the highlight step. All right, once you're completely dry, we're going to take a dry brush of Karak Stone. We're going to hit over several areas on this miniature. First one being all the Black Templar area, the Cygor Brown area, and you can do the Wyldwood area as well. Make sure you don't have too much paint on your brush. Make sure you get it all off and just slowly go back and forth and create that dirty, nasty highlights on those raised areas. All right, for all of our metallics, the silver metallics, we're just going to do a dry brush of Canoptek Alloy. So on the shield, the sword, and then, yeah, those two main areas. So just get those. If you want to do more highlights or a stronger silver, you could do a Runelord, not brass, Runefang steel. There we go, on there as well. For our brass areas, we're just going to do some Castellax Bronze, or whatever kind of bronze color you have, just a little bit lighter color. You can also use Genihana's Gold, too, if you would like. Might look a little bit better with that. All right, moving on to the skeleton itself. We're going to be doing some Ushatbi Bone, and we're going to be putting this on all of the bone areas of our skeleton. So the face, the hands, the arms, the legs, the toesies, and you're really just getting over the raised areas on our skeleton. Now, once you're satisfied with the Ushabti Bone and how it looks, you can keep it like that, or we can move on. What I'm going to do and make it more old white skeleton here in this next step. Now the Ushabti Bone looks good in and of itself if you want to keep it right there, but let's just take it up a little bit and let's make this a very ancient skeleton. So we're going to take some ivory and we are going to put that on our skeletons over the same exact areas we just went over. This is going to make it more of a brighter white, but again, it makes it look more ancient. I did one with this color and then I kept the other one with just Ushabti Bone. I prefer this one, but again, it is up to you. It is your army. All right, winding down here, we're going to take that base that we'd already painted on with that Stirland Mud in the beginning, and we're going to take some Black Templar and throw it on there. Once that is completely dry, we're going to take some white Scar or whatever white you have, or gray, either or, any of it will work. We're just going to dry brush on those raised areas to make it look like it's walking on necrotic dead ground. And then your favorite part of painting the miniature, because it means you're done, is the rim of the base. And we are doing ours in Abaddon Black, but you could do yours in whatever color you would like. I feel like it's fitting with Abaddon Black because this is a Deathrattle army. So I do enjoy the black. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Pretty simple. Actually, very simple. Not too crazy. We didn't go above and beyond, but it does look good once you get it on the table. You get your army fielded. So we are going to have some more Deathrattle videos coming up because they are easy to paint. They are a nice looking army once you get them all done. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We're going to be doing an Orc series for 40K. They were building an army and painting all the miniatures we need for that Arc army. We've got some more Chronicles of Drunagar. We've got some Kingdoms Forlorn. We have Elden Ring we got to finish. Hawk RPG. We got so much stuff. We don't have enough time to do it all. But we're getting there. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all my members, subscribers, anybody who shares this video, posts on a forum. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, paint on.